Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Fandom Fight. I am your host, the King, Kaleb Koho, and we have one hell of a match here for you tonight. And here to help me call this historic match is the one, the only, Cain, the Hurricane McMillan. How you doing, Cain?
I was doing really good until I asked the question of I want to know people's favorite Disney movies. Both these motherfuckers put Zootopia higher than Moana. So guess what? I hate both of them. I hope there's a scenario where, Kaleb just, I challenge the belt and wins, even though Kaleb likes Zootopia more. You know what, Cody? I hope you win the belt today.
Well, at least it's not Boatman, who told you it was overrated.
Overrated, boring piece of...
Before you get all worked up, let's go over who we have in the ring tonight. For the first time in 7 months, Robert the Hobbit Parker is back in the singles ring to defend the title against Jeremy the Atom Adams, the comeback player of the year, leader candidate so far. He's on a 4-game win streak, and he's also the Movie WarZone singles champion, which is the first time we've had the Movie WarZone singles champion challenge for the Fandom Fight singles title, Cain. This is going to be a big one.
Nah, you can't get much better. You have literally the two champions battling it out. It's like a little bit of a tease for the Last Stand too. When we get to see all the champions battle it out, this is just the first incarnation of it.
Potentially, yeah, absolutely. So with that, I think that's enough of us hyping this up. It's time to go to the players and hear what they have to say right now in promos.
Well, hello everybody. I am Jeremy the Atom Adams, and I'm here somehow, some way, I don't know how, in a fandom championship match against who I believe is probably the best player of all time in this particular arena. Just to take it back, when I jumped into my first fandom match, I really didn't have high expectations. I figured, maybe I could do well in this league. Maybe I could have a 50-50 record. If I'd had that, I would have been happy, because I don't consider this my main forte. But, after a somewhat rough first round, things have just kind of, been going my way. Some categories got changed in the interim, and some of them kind of went in my favor a little bit. And I hit a hot streak. The unthinkable happened. I got to this match, and I'm more than anything, I just feel incredibly honored and fortunate to be here playing this person today. I feel like, no matter what happens, even if it doesn't go very well for me, I still feel like I've won already just by being here. This is such an honor, and I just owe such a debt of gratitude to Kaleb, Cain, everybody, Cody, everyone here at Fandom for giving me this opportunity, for giving me the awesome competitors that I have, for writing all these fantastic questions and helping me to get to this point. And I'm thankful to be here. And I just want to say to my opponent today, Robert, I really do believe you're the greatest. It's just an honor to play you. It's not something I ever thought would happen. It's something that I'm going to remember forever. And no matter how this goes, it's an honor, and I'm going to give it my all. But, you're my mind. You're the best. So, to be able just to play the best is amazing. And thank you, everybody. And let's do this.
All right, so I am here, Robert the Hobbit Parker, for another Fandom singles match. It has been a hot minute, but I am here to defend my title, hopefully, against, honestly, one of the most genuinely kind and amazing people in this entire community. The list of people that I would be okay losing the Fandom singles title to is very, very, very short. But Jeremy is on the top of that list. He's one of my best friends in this community. He is such a great guy. I mean, I can't trash talk after the words he just gave. Jeremy is an incredible competitor. In some ways, we're actually we're the complete opposite of Fandom players. I have the core geek categories down very, very well, and 1 or 2 Fandom fringe categories that I know pretty solid. And he's the opposite. He has all the Fandom fringe categories perfect, and then there's 2 or 3 geek categories that he knows really well. So I really do think this is an even battle. We have very different strengths, which makes this match even more exciting and more interesting. Ultimately, I'm just looking forward to facing Jeremy. I don't think we've ever fought one-on-one, and I'm very, very excited that it happens on this big of a stage for the first time.
Yeah, so basically, normally I get in here, I run my mouth, I trash talk, I belittle the person, and let Rob knock him out. It's not what's going to happen today. Jeremy is literally a cornerstone of this community. He welcomed me in with open arms. He's welcomed a lot of us in. He inspired us to start our own thing and move on to other stuff. So there's no disrespect, no things thrown at him. Again, I think Robert has the strength to win. I've always said this. He is the best fandom geek player out there on any platform, and I think he'll prove that again tonight, but it will be close. And I just hope you guys have a great match. And Jeremy, you've never played Robert. I'll say this like I say it to everybody else. You will join the long list of people that have lost to Robert the Hobbit Parker. Get it, buddy.
Good luck, Jeremy. This is going to be fun.
All righty, good promos, a lot of emotions flying high, not in the bad way, in the way that this is the first time that Robert's really gotten to play a face in a title match. So this is going to be a really, those were touching promos, and this is going to be a good match. Cain, what are your thoughts on those?
That's great. I still hate everyone here, so.
All right, well, with that, I'll go ahead and get into proper introductions. We'll get this match underway. Introducing first. He is the Movie WarZone Singles Champion and the Fandom Fight #1 contender, representing Team 80s and coming to the ring with a record of 4 wins and 1 defeat. He is Jeremy the Atom Adams. And his opponent, representing the Fellowship and the Arkham Knights and coming to the ring with a record of 5 wins and 0 defeats. 3 knockouts, 2 technical knockouts. He is the reigning, defending Fandom Fight Singles Champion of the World, Robert the Hobbit Parker. All right, gentlemen, you've both been here before. This is a 5-round title match. It works like this. Round 1 is the whiteboard round. You are going to get 10 questions from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fights. This is the whiteboard round. We'll have you write down your answer and verbalize it. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question for your perfect first round. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, then let's get into it with your first question, which comes in the realm of Disney animation. The Galactic Federation headquarters was using Earth to rebuild the population of what in Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch, Kaleb Boatman's favorite Polynesian movie.
I definitely saw that in the group chat today and thought that was funny.
I hate him so much. 5.
That's why he kicked him out.
3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right, we'll start with Robert.
Awful handwriting, but mosquitoes.
That is correct. And Jeremy.
Didn't have it.
Ooh, all right. Robert taking the 1-0 lead. Ken, you want to give them their next question?
Yes, your next question is in Middle Earth. Where does Legolas say his mother died at the Hobbit? Let me rephrase. Where does Legolas say that his mother died in the Hobbit, the Battle of the 5 Armies? English. What is that? I don't know.
You know what? We both are struggling today. It's all good. It's a very important match, and our brains don't want to work.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right, we'll start with Jeremy this time.
Sure guess. His arms?
As incorrect, we'll go to Robert.
I have a horrible feeling I just messed this up. Angmar?
Ooh, incorrect. Looking for
It's Gundabad. Mother!
Gundabad.
Wow.
No perfect first rounds here today. All right. Your third question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Personal opinion, this person should have been nominated for an Oscar for this one.
Well, this is your Spider-Verse question for the match.
It is.
5, 4,
Excited to use it here.
3,
Repeat the question.
2.
That is Robert's first repeat. All right. Category scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? All right. 10th favorite movie of all time.
3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right. We will start with Robert.
It is Daniel Pemberton.
That is correct for a point. And Jeremy.
You know, I looked it up, but I couldn't remember.
Ooh, unfortunately incorrect. All right.
All right. Your next question is in the MCU. Who's the first person Agent Coulson talks to in the MCU? And we're going by release date of movies rather than chronologically.
Yep. Also, I mean, one MCU movie is not out.
Well, you always specified in testing, so.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we'll start with Jeremy on this one.
Tony Stark.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Robert.
Pepper Potts?
It is indeed Pepper Potts. Damn. All right, your next question comes in the category of Pixar. Pixar. What are the names of the blue tank fish and her reflection in Finding Nemo? Finding Nemo, fantastic film.
There it is. I have nothing else to say. You know what else is fantastic? Moana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we'll go ahead. We will go back to Robert.
I only got one of them. I put Deb.
Ooh, and Jeremy.
I don't have it.
Looking for Deb and Flo. Deb and
Flo! Yep.
All right.
Ebb and flow. It's a funny thing. Okay.
All right. Next question is in Rocky. What country does Ivan and Victor live in at the start of Creed 2?
At least I can get on the board. Thank God.
Creed 2, phenomenal film. Phenomenal film. Phenomenal
Still
franchise.
haven't seen it. Still have not seen it.
God,
I've
get
seen
on
it
it,
3
man.
times, and I'm not going to get this right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we'll start with Jeremy.
Ukraine.
That is correct. And Robert.
I put Germany.
It is Ukraine. 3-1. Jeremy closing that gap just a little bit as we get into the category of Fast and Furious. What is the name of Braga's right-hand man in Fast and Furious? It's a good movie. I like this movie.
Yeah. Who's your right hand man?
Obviously you. Come on.
Oh wow, your standards are low. 5,
Asshole.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mark this down.
All right, we'll go ahead. We will go back to Robert.
Is it Phoenix?
That is correct for a point. And Jeremy.
No.
All right.
All right, your next question is in Star Wars. What is Darth Maul's first line in The Phantom Menace? We're looking for 4 words.
Not a good movie, but a good character.
Yeah.
That's all we gotta say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark this down.
All right.
All right, we will start with Jeremy.
No.
All right, and Robert.
Tatooine is sparsely populated.
That is correct for a point. All right, your penultimate question of the first round comes in the category of Fandom Oscars, and your question is thus. William Hurt was nominated for an Oscar for playing what character in A History of Violence?
Oh, you bastard.
Gotta psych him out somehow.
Are you looking for full name or just
We're
first
looking for
name,
first
or-
and last.
Shazam. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3,
Good movie.
2, 1. Mark this down.
All right, we'll go to Robert.
I don't know if this last name is right. Richie Cusack?
Correct for a point. And Jeremy.
No.
All right, Kane, you want to give them their last question of the first round?
Yes, your last question is in Wizarding World. Who is the defense against the Dark Art teacher in the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2?
Say.
Okay.
When Robert says, I feel like there's a challenge coming.
A little bit. There.
Watch him.
5,
Watch him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Jeremy.
Snape.
It's incorrect. And Robert.
There's technically 2. It's the Caro siblings, but the main one is Amicus Caro.
That is correct. That is a point. And at the end of round number 1, Robert holds a 7-1 lead, but anything can happen. We have a whole lot of game to go as we get into round number 2, which works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you will get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can't go to multiple choice, but you are stuck with whatever you land on if you do decide to spin. Again, there is no spinners or opponent's choice on the wheel, as per the request of one Robert Parker. Any questions as we get into round number 2?
No.
All right, your categories on the wheel tonight are Middle-earth, Wizarding World, Rocky, Studio Ghibli, Worlds of DC, Pixar, MCU, DC, Star Wars, and Fast and Furious. Robert, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Jeremy?
Second, please. I will defer.
All right, Jeremy, your spin is away. It lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
God help me, spin again.
All right. And it lands on Fast and Furious.
Oof.
Not better.
All right. Cain, you want to give him his questions in Fast and Furious?
Yes, I will give you your questions in the Fast and the Furious, but not the Cars franchise. That's for sure. All right, your first question in Fast and Furious is: what state is Sean living in at the start of the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Texas, B, Mississippi, C, Arizona, or D, Alabama?
Alabama.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal, Robert.
Is it Mississippi?
That is also incorrect. We were looking
Texas.
for the
Texas.
state of Chance Ellison, Arizona.
Really?
Oh, really?
That's the one I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, your next question in Fast and Furious. What is the name of the FBI agent who stinks Brian in and out of prison in Fast and Furious 6? Last name is all we're looking for.
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Johnson, B, Stasiak, C, Virgil, or D, Shepard?
D.
D, Shepard is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point sale, Robert.
Can I get the options again?
Yes, is it A, Johnson, B, Stasiak, C, Virgil, or D, Shepard?
B?
What was that?
B as in boy.
That is correct for a point. Stasiak.
That was my other choice.
All right, your next question is: Brian races Suki, Orange Julius, and what other racer at the start of Too Fast, Too Furious?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Jimmy Swift, B, Roberto, C, Slapjack, or D, Corby?
Can you repeat the options?
Yes, is it A, Jimmy Swift, B, Roberto, C, Slapjack, or D, Corby?
D.
What was that?
D.
D as in dog is incorrect.
Yes.
Robert for a 1 point sale.
B?
B is also incorrect. It is Slapjack.
Okay.
All right, next question in Fast and Furious is: who does Deckard visit at the start of Furious 7?
I just don't trust myself. Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Han, B, Owen Shaw, C, Jakandi, or D, Safar?
At the beginning of 7. Owen.
Owen Shaw is correct for a point.
That was my original thought. Should have gone with it.
All right, your final question in Fast and Furious is: what is the name of the racer who Brian frames to get into Braga's gang in Fast and Furious?
Brutal.
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Virgil, B, David, C, Dwight, or D, Juvenile?
C.
C, Dwight is correct for another point.
Wow. Brutal.
All right. And now Jeremy's able to get a score up to 3. It's 8-3. Robert, your chance of the wheel is up. Your spin is away. It lands on Fast and Furious, so you get a free spin.
Okay.
It lands on Studio Ghibli. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Keep that wheel spinning, my friend.
All right. You're stuck with whatever you land on this time, and it hits Wizarding World.
Well, it was fun, guys.
All right.
This is a short one.
Category Wizarding World. I'll ask you
All right.
your questions. Your first question in Wizarding World.
Mhm.
What did Lily Potter transfigure into a fish to give to Professor Slughorn?
A flower petal from a lily.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your second question in Wizarding World. Who plays Aberforth Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Kieran Hines.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, what do the French call people without magic ability?
Non-magique.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your fourth question in the Wizarding World. In The Sorcerer's Stone, when McGonagall first introduces Harry to Oliver Wood, whose class is Oliver in?
Professor Quirrell's Defense Against the Dark Arts.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in Wizarding World. At the end of the maze in Goblet of Fire, the Triwizard Cup has been turned into what magical item?
The cup is the port key.
That is correct for 2 more points. A clean sweep of Wizarding World at the end of that round. All right, Robert is up 18-3 as we get into round number 3, which is the filmography round. It works like this. The person in the lead, in this case, Robert, will pick whether he wants set 1 or set 2. Each competitor then is going to get 3 questions based on someone's filmography, a 2, a 3, and a 5-point question. We will give you clues as to who they are. We want to know who that person is. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
So the answer is an actor?
Actor or actress. It'll always be an actor or an actress.
And it's 3 different ones?
3 different ones.
Okay.
3 different ones.
3 different point values.
Different point values.
3 different point values.
Okay.
To your questions in set 2. All right, Jeremy, your first question in round number 3, your 2-point question in set number 2. This person has played a Worlds of DC superhero and is a brother to a famous wizard. Who is that person?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat?
Okay.
All right, that'll be Jeremy's first repeat.
I got it.
All right,
It's Ezra Miller.
that is correct for 2 points.
Nice pleasure.
All right, your 3-point question in set number 2. This actor has played a Marvel mob boss and a Marvel mutant.
Marvel mob boss. It's going to be something obvious.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat. All right, that'll be his second repeat. All right, your 3-point question in filmography. This actor has played a Marvel mob boss and a Marvel mutant.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I really don't know Ian McKellen. I don't know.
Looking for Liev Schreiber. Liev Schreiber. All right. So your 5-pointer in your filmography round. What actor plays both an elf and a droid?
Is it Anthony Daniels?
That is correct for a big 5 points.
Nice.
Thank you, Ralph Bakshi.
Yeah, right?
That was a big 5 points for Jeremy. It brings him up to 10. Robert, you're now going to get your questions given to you by one Cain McMillan in the filmography round.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, your first 2-pointer, Robert, is who plays the king of an Atlantean kingdom and a Russian boxer?
Dolph Lundgren.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next one is this actress plays a queen in a DreamWorks. This actress plays a queen in DreamWorks and Disney live action. Queen in both fandom categories.
Julie Andrews.
That is correct for 3 points. Shrek and the Princess Diaries.
I was like, what the hell is that Disney live action movie?
All right, your final filmography question is 5 points. And the question is, what actor plays a Starfleet commander and an Atlantean king? 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right.
It's his second.
All right. What actor plays a Starfleet commander and an Atlantean king?
Atlantean king. That's interesting, my friend.
5.
LeVar Burton?
That is
Big miss. Looking for Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, that's right.
Atlantis, the Los
In
Angeles.
your favorite.
Atlantis Lost Empire. I was thinking like Aquaman.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
damn
stuck
it.
on. I was stuck on Aquaman.
Wow.
That was
Okay.
All right. That
Okay.
was a
Nice.
big
That was a
miss.
great question. Holy.
Big
I
miss
was-
by the Hobbit.
I was not thinking animated at all.
All right, Robert is up 23 to Jeremy's 10 as we get in round 4, which is the deep cut round. It works like this. You are going to get a film from a category off the deep cut round. Person in lead, in this case, Robert, will get the opportunity to decide whether to keep the category or spin again. Each player has put a film on here as well as been told one prior that they have collaborated on. And I am at this point stalling as I get the wheel back up. I hate this freaking screen share. Okay. All right. So every film, as you can see in Fandom, is represented categorically on the wheel. The spin is away. It lands on Star Wars. Robert, would you like to keep Star Wars or spin again?
Am I allowed to consult my manager?
I will allow it.
Cody, what do you think? I think maybe I keep that.
I think you keep it just
Yeah.
because you've seen them at least
Yeah.
and you know it. And if
Yep.
you get like a Rocky or something else, it will be bad. So
Yeah,
I
you're
would
right.
just keep it.
All right. That's what I was thinking too. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to keep it.
All
Game
right.
over.
It's going to be a Star Wars category. Your film in Star Wars on the deep cut is Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Okay.
It is way over.
All right. Your first question, gentlemen, in Rogue One. This is once again a whiteboard round. Your question. Jin is being transferred to an Imperial labor camp on what planet?
Jeremy needs to take his current deficit to at least 10 points to stay in this game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right. Jeremy, what you got?
Don't have it.
And Robert.
Well, Bonnie?
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Cain, you want to give him the next question from Rogue One?
Yes, in Rogue One. What doll does Jen have as a child? Like, what kind of doll is it?
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right.
Go ahead.
We'll go to Robert.
I don't remember. I wrote Wookiee.
That is incorrect. And Jeremy.
I just said a woman.
That is also incorrect. Looking for a stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
Oh, yeah. I should have that.
All right. Your third question in Rogue One. What is the name of the trading post that Cassian goes to meet with his informant at? It's a good movie. It's a good one. There's a lot of fun informational bits to pull from.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right. Jeremy, what you got?
Nothing.
And Robert.
The Ring of Kafrine?
That is correct for 2 more points.
Yes, your next question in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, is what false name was Jin going under when the rebels find her? Kaleb Koho. We all know that's a false name because who spells their name with a K?
You're right. It's 2K, isn't it?
Yeah, it is 2K. You got me. My name is 2K. You got me.
5, 4,
I'm actually a billionaire, guys. I own that game system.
2, 1. Oh, that's what it was. I meant 2000. Okay.
Oh, well, that too. Jeremy.
I don't know. Sand.
And Robert.
I don't remember at all. I said 2K.
That is also correct. Looking for Leanna Halleck.
Leanna.
Halleck.
Yeah.
And your final question of the round. Who is the only person to say they believed Jin about the hologram? Keeps coming out as Jen. Started when you were saying it. Now I'm saying it.
Apparently Jen Kemp was in Rogue One, guys.
All right.
5.
That's not it. That's not it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Robert.
K2SO.
And Jeremy.
K2SO.
Look incorrect. Looking for Chirrut Imwe.
That was my other guess.
Oh, that's
And
right.
your winner by way of knockout and still Fandom Fight champion of the world, Robert the Hobbit Parker. It was indeed Chirrut Imwe. What a match, Cain.
Yeah, it was a great match. Still mad at everyone. Oh, it's so good.
I don't know how to get over your help you with your Moana obsession here.
It's a good movie. Just like this was a great match. Robert Parker showing that he is definitely a Fandom Fight champion for a reason. Jeremy, it just kind of didn't go his way this way with the wheels. This isn't the last we'll see Jeremy. Jeremy's a great player. There's a reason why he was in this match in the first place. He's been in more Fandom title matches than Kaleb Koho has. So it's great.
Savage.
Ouch. Well, that hurt. All right. Well, with that, we're gonna go ahead and conduct some post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate loser today, Jeremy Adams. You came in, you played a really, really good game, despite those tough questions. Despite those tough questions, very different sort of format. How do you feel about your performance today?
Well, I feel terrible about my performance. That was one of the worst beatings I've ever taken. But like I said at the beginning of the match, I was just happy to be here. Just to play Robert at all was an honor. And, a 4-2 record in a league that I wasn't even that confident in the first place is pretty good still. And I'm very proud of it. And the fact that I even got a title shot is something that I definitely appreciate. And, I wish that I had played better. Sandy's, and I are going to have a long heart-to-heart talk about my complete failure on Fast and Furious. But character names, guys, I'm not great with character names. It's the one thing that can sink me more than anything else. But but it was great to be here. And, I know if things have gone, I've been really lucky in the last few matches. Like if things had spun a little differently when my matches with Luke and Ed, I would not have won those matches. And if things had gone a little differently today, I think I would have put up some more points and actually come to play and not just been a stepping stone for Robert. If maybe I'd had that luck continue from the last couple matches, but you just never know. You come in, you play with your heart, you do your best that you can, and occasionally it doesn't go your way, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. I do still have one of the best records, I think. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to study some of those things that kicked my butt today and not let that happen again. And again, thank you everybody for this opportunity.
Well, absolutely, you definitely earned the shot. What's next for you? You play for the Fandom singles title. What's going through your head? Do you got any ideas of what's next for you in Fandom?
Well, my main focus now is going to be that the teams, because Sandy and I got a little bit of momentum going, and I'm very excited. I think that obviously if this was me and Sandy with these same questions, it would have gone very differently, because you would have had my back on a lot of those things, especially Fast and Furious that I missed. And then there are other things that, like I said, if it had gone my way, there are things I would have known that Sandy wouldn't know if it had spun that way. So I that's definitely where I want to put more of my focus. But I do want to eventually, play again in singles, just so I can kind of wipe the taste away from that performance today. And also I'm just, thrilled to be where I'm at in the WarZone League as well. And, obviously still on a high from that. So, Multiplex has been very good to me, and, every division that I can play in, I'm going to continue to play in, and, there's no stopping me. I'm here.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on playing for the title. And, I hope we see you again very soon.
Thank
Now
you.
over to the still Fandom Fight singles champion, Robert Parker. You've done it. You got another defense under your belt.
Hey, sorry. Another title defense doesn't mean you get to interview him. You never
Okay.
learn. You never learn. The problem is you talk trash about my client and then you want to interview him. Yeah, that's not how it works. Robert, you did it. You had a great match out there. Again, this is a different match than we normally come in. Normally, it's somebody talking trash about you, somebody that says, I'm going to defeat Robert, and then you have to KO them, and then we laugh. But this is actually a really good friend of ours, so it's a good feeling, but it's also a bad feeling, same with. But how'd you feel how you played tonight?
I think I played good. This is the best round one I've ever played in a singles title match. That's cool. And then getting Wizarding World was great. Jeremy, I gotta tell you, I would have gotten exactly 0 out of 6 in your Fast and Furious questions. So I would, or 0 out of 5, whatever, however many you get, I would have gotten 2 points. So I did very, very poorly in those questions. Those were brutal. So my heart goes out to you, man. It was an honor to play you. Hopefully I can come into Warzone and you can kick the snot out of me. But
that would be great.
But I think luck was on my side. I got Wizarding World. I got Rogue One. That's a movie I saw like 6 times in theaters. I remember little small naming details from like Reign of Kafrine and all that kind of stuff. So, I think I played well today, and I'm looking forward to whatever is next.
Yeah, I need you to study up on Middle Earth because that seems to be some port that we keep missing on for some reason. But on that note,
I literally was like, all right, is it Angmar or is it Gundabad? Is Angmar Gundabad? I'm gonna say Angmar, and I was very wrong.
But basically, what's going to end up happening now? You get to go rest, you get to go relax because at the end of the day, you don't have another match for a long time because there has to be a
Robert.
Oh shit!
Hey. Robert, look, no. This isn't me. I'm not going to trash talk. I'm not going to do any of that. I just wanted you to know that throughout this entire time, whenever this match was officially announced, I was rooting for you. Jeremy, you had a great match. My goodness, you had an amazing match. I love it. Robert, I am legitimately a fan of yours. I have always been a fan of yours. The Hobbit, Robert Parker, the man that everyone puts on the pedestal. My goodness. You have no idea how much I look up to you, and I am so glad to have seen this match. And my heart, it's just amazing to see you. Oh my!
Spit it out, Junior. Why are you here?
Look, as I said, I'm here to congratulate Robert. I'm here to let him know that I am so glad to see him destroy Jeremy Adams. I've always wanted to see that live and in person, but
we sign interview autographs on Saturdays. Young kid, okay?
No.
We sign autographs then.
No, but look, is that what you give a fan? You insult them?
He does not represent
treat
my
them,
views.
But you insult a fan. You treat them like they're trash. I mean, you're the Hobbit, Robert Parker. You're supposed to be the person that lifts people up, the person that is trying to push forward future talent and great talent, and right now you're letting Cody push me aside as if I'm nothing? As if I'm nothing! Look, Robert, as I said, I'm a fan. I've always been a fan, but if you're gonna let other people talk for you and have them treat your fans like garbage,
he's louder.
I can't stand it. People look at you and think that you're this undying thing that you no,
He's lost it.
No more
Security.
No more. Look, in December and in January, I remember I won the Multiplex Gauntlet match, and I have always wanted to face you, whether I earned it or this had to be the way. And now because of Cody, it has to be this way. So, Robert, I am cashing in my Multiplex title shot on you right now.
Hold on. Admin, he has to step in here. This started as a creepy stand thing, and I let it go on too long. So you're challenging right now.
Yes, right No, and I don't care what Cody says. I don't care if he ever has his little stipulations of, oh no, my client won't have another title shot match after he already had one. I don't care, because the title shot says whenever I want it.
He's right.
And
He is
I
technically
want
right.
it.
Oh, Cody,
Oh.
Cody, you know what? I got nothing better going on tonight. Let's just
Yeah.
take this punk out.
We beat somebody we respected. Now we'll kick the shit out of the little kid that couldn't get into the meet and greet to meet Robert. All right, you're on.
Let's go.
That's fine.
Let's go.
Robert,
All right.
as
Well,
I said, no disrespect to you whatsoever.
Shut your
I'm not
mouth, the man.
trying.
No, it's alright, Eli. You're a good player, and I'm glad that you're wasting your cash in. So that'll be fun.
all right. Well,
What's the TV title?
that's it. That's it.
Congratulations.
That's it. It's going down. It's going down. We have to set this one up. Let's go ahead. We'll get it started. All right. So Eli's putting out the formal challenge. Robert agrees. Let's get this right into it then, I guess. Right back into the thick of it. Introducing first, representing the new British Empire and coming to the ring with a record of 3 wins and 3 defeats, he is Eli, the Showman McKay. And his opponents, representing the Fellowship and Arkham Knights, and coming to the ring with a record of 6 wins and 0 defeats with 3 knockouts and 3 technical knockouts. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated Fandom Fights singles champion of the world, Robert the Hobbit Parker. All right, folks, we were just here. This feels like deja vu. Round 1 works like this is the whiteboard round. 10 questions from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of a match and a challenge rule. Any questions?
No.
Let's do it.
I have one. Eli, what are your thoughts on Moana?
It's a good move.
All right, cool. I actually like someone in this match. Ding, 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 ding.
All right, your first question comes in the category of the MCU, and your question is thus: who plays Thanos in The Avengers? Cain, you love Moana. How far will you go to get it to number 1 on the multiplex?
Oof, good reference. Nice.
You know.
Considering he's in charge of it.
Yeah, I know.
It's all rigged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right, we'll start with Robert.
I'm not going to pretend like I know how to pronounce his last name. Damien Poitier?
That is correct. And Eli?
Damien Poitier.
That is correct as well. All right, 1 apiece. Cain, you want to give him the next question?
Yes, it's in scores and soundtracks. What song plays when the news report of Peter Parker's death is aired in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Back-to-back scores and soundtracks Spider-Verse questions in round number 1, Caleb.
I mean, 1 was the score, the other was a soundtrack, and the soundtrack for that film is phenomenal.
And you just love this movie.
I do. I will take any excuse I can get to write a question.
That is fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right, we'll start with Eli.
I was trying to write Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, but that's incorrect.
And Robert.
Invincible?
Also incorrect. Looking for Scared of the Dark. Scared of the Dark. All right, your third question comes in the category of Fast and Furious. Your question is thus: what notable character dies during Reyes' attack on Hobbs' convoy to extradite Dom and crew in Fast 5?
Long match. I thought we were doing only 5 rounds, and apparently we're going longer.
I guess we're doing 10 rounds today. It's a long day.
9.
Well, 9, but
5, 4, 3,
maybe 9 again.
1. Markers down.
All right, we'll go to Robert.
I did not have anything written down at all.
And Eli.
I know this is wrong because I see the guy's face, but I said white.
That is incorrect. Looking for Vince. Vince.
Yeah.
From the Bird film.
All right. The next question is in Disney live action. What DC actor made his final film appearance as the Dodo Bird in Alice in Wonderland?
This is in Disney live action, you said?
This is Disney live action,
Live
yes.
action.
Disney live action.
Disney live action. It's the live action version of Disney.
There are a lot of good movies in there, and there's also a lot of bad movies in
Will the Lion King appear in live action or animation? 5,
That is a debate for another day.
Shut up.
2, 1. Markers down.
All right, we'll start with Eli.
This is wrong. I said Warren Beatty.
That's incorrect. And Robert?
Was it Alfred Michael Goff?
It was Michael Goff. Robert with the point. All right, your fifth question comes in the category of everyone's favorite spy, James Bond.
James Bond.
What is the name of Bond's MI6 contact in Never Say Never Again? This is the one that most people overlook. Well, the one that comes second to last and most overlooked. I think second.
Yeah, sure. James Bond. 5,
Skyfall's the only one I care about.
2, 1. Markers down.
All right, Robert, what do you got?
Jeremy the Atom Adams.
Incorrect. And Eli?
At least I wrote a James Bond character. It's probably wrong. Felix Leiter.
Also incorrect. Looking for Nigel Smalls. Nigel Smalls.
I wonder why he's small.
Your next question is in DC. Who directed Batman the movie? This was the one released in 2016, correct?
You would be very, very, very correct.
Cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right, pens down. We start with Eli.
This is wrong. Alan Hamilton.
That is incorrect. And Robert?
Leslie H. Martinson.
That is indeed correct. All right, Robert keeps padding his lead. Your next question comes in the category of Worlds of DC, formerly known as the DCEU. What is the name of the man that Bruce is on the phone with at the start of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice?
Shazam!
We both saw that today. I liked it.
I liked it a lot too. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil the movie.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, it looks like it's just me, guys. We're gonna start with Eli.
I said Will. So
Will is incorrect, and Robert.
Jack.
Jack is correct for a point.
Robert's able to maintain that lead. Keep padding it.
Jack. All right. Your next question is in Middle Earth. Who voices Aragorn in 1978's The Lord of the Rings?
What number of question is this?
That was question number 8. Question number 8.
Thank you.
So you hear Caleb say the penultimate question next. 5,
Yeah.
4,
You know me so well.
2. Well, no. Marcus.
All right. All right, Eli.
John Hurt.
That is correct. And Robert.
Oh, shit. John Hurt.
The fake out and the correct answer. All
There
right.
wasn't a fake
Not
out.
miss back-to-back Middle Earth questions.
That would have been
never
embarrassing.
happened. That
I would have had
never
to rename this shirt.
All right, your penultimate question comes to the category of Marvel, films outside the MCU. What is the full, real name of Eggsy in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
I love this movie.
I love this movie too.
It's just a fun movie.
It's the best James Bond film ever made.
You say full, you mean first last?
First last, yes, first last.
I don't think his middle name is ever said.
By full, I always mean first and last. I will specify if I ever need middle, if I'm being a dick.
2, 1. Marcus down.
All right, Robert.
Gary Unwin.
That is correct for a point. And Eli.
I got it wrong.
All right, Cain, you want to give them their last question in
Yes,
round
your
number
final question in Disney animation. Alan Tudyk has played 6 Disney animated characters. Name 4 of them, and we'll give you more time.
You were so proud of this question. You sent it to me, and you're like, how many can you name? And I was like, I got like 2.
Yep, that's why you're not good and you'll never be in a title match.
You're right.
Oof.
Never. This is why I stood on this side of the desk.
Exactly, even though Caleb, you're actually pretty good.
Oh, well, thank you. And the banter ties.
Oof.
I got popcorn somewhere, but I will wait till later.
4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
All right, we will start with Eli.
Duke Weaselton, King Candy, Hey Hey, Duke of Wesleyan.
That is acceptable for a point. And Robert.
Hey, Alistar Cray and Duke of Weaselton.
But you only gave us 3.
You only gave us 3. We needed 4.
I thought the question said 3.
We
4.
said 4.
Name 4 of the 6. So unfortunately, though those are 3 correct answers, we needed 4. That's heartbreaking. The full amount
I
would have
literally
been
thought I heard 3. Okay, that's on me.
your options that you could have gone with are Nosemore, Hey, Duke Wesselton, Alistair Cray, the Duke of Wesselton, and King Candy. Duke Weaselton. All right, so at the end of round number 1, Robert is up 6 to Eli's 3. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round that you know and love. Cain, you want to explain it this time while I get the wheel ready?
Yes, Caleb's going to pull the Wheel of Fortune, Death, or wheelside.com. Currently, Robert is in the lead, so he'll be able to go first or second. Whoever goes first will be able to spin the wheel imaginary. I don't really know the right word. If they like what they get, they can keep it. And if they decide to keep it, they'll get 5 questions all worth 2 points each. There is multiple choice. If they want, they can defer it. Respin again. And if whatever it lands on, they keep. There is stealing. You know the rules.
All right, Robert, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer? Your options on the wheel tonight are Middle-earth, Wizarding World, DreamWorks Animation, Studio Ghibli, Worlds of DC, Marvel, MCU, Disney Live Action, Star Wars, and movie quotes.
I think I'll go first on this one.
All right. Your spin is away. It lands on the MCU. Would you like to keep or spin again?
I'll keep that.
All right. Cain, do you want to give him his questions in the MCU?
The Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes, I will give you your questions in the MCU. All right, your first question is, what is the name of the man Jane Foster is on a date with in Thor: The Dark World?
Oh, his name is... He's played by Chris O'Dowd. Richard?
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question in MCU is, how long does Loki say he was falling for in Thor Ragnarok?
I have been falling for 30 minutes!
That is correct for 2 points. Next question is, what is the name of Stan Lee's character in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Oh shit. He talks to a lady named Marjorie. I will take multiple choice and I will know it when I hear it.
All right, is it A, Jack, B, Gary, C, Stan,
Gary.
D, Kevin?
Gary.
Gary is correct for a point. Next question is, what familiar face does Thor see in his vision in Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Heimdall.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, who is the last person to turn to dust? Right, I believe it is, who is the first person to turn to dust on Titan in Avengers: Infinity War?
The first one on Titan.
On Titan.
Is Mantis.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good save, Cain. All right.
I knew that, Gary. I didn't need multiple choice.
That was my flub.
I didn't.
All right. So with that, Robert moves himself up to 15, and Eli, you're going to get a chance to spin at the wheel. MCU is off, and your spin is away. It hits Studio Ghibli. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin again.
All right. You're stuck with whatever you land on this time, and it hits. It is Studio Ghibli.
Oof.
All right.
You are stuck with Studio Ghibli. I'll go ahead and give you your questions in Studio Ghibli. Your first question. What does the Wicked Witch of the West call Sophie and the hats in the hat store in Howl's Moving Castle?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, uniques, B, lame, C, cool, or D, tacky?
Tacky.
Sorry, what did you say?
Tacky.
That is correct for a point.
It's the Witch of the Waste, by the way, not the
Waste. Someone put West. I don't know why it was. Okay. Anyway, next question. Who stays behind in Swamp Bottom with Zaniba in Spirited Away?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, No Face, B, Chihiro, C, Baby, or D, Haku?
B.
Sorry, what was your answer?
B as in boy.
That is incorrect, Robert. The chance for a 1 point steal.
Can I get the options again?
Your options are A, No Face, B. Chihiro, C. Baby, or D. Haku?
No face.
That is correct for a point. All right, Eli, your third question, Studio Ghibli. How many years have passed since the collapse of industrial civilization in Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 250, B, 500, C, 1,000, or D, 2,000?
Could you repeat the choices again?
I can indeed. Is it A, 250, B, 500, C, 1,000, or D, 2,000?
C.
You said C, right? C?
Yes.
That is correct for a point. All right, your fourth question in Studio Ghibli. Who plays the Baron in the English dub of Whisper of the Heart?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Carrie Elwes, B, Fred Savage, C, Wallace Shaw, or D, Maddie Patinkin?
Carrie Elwes.
That is correct for another point. And your final question in Studio Ghibli. How old is May in My Neighbor Totoro?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
4.
That is correct for another point. Good move. All right. So at the end of that round, Robert still holds the lead with 16. Eli has 7. As we get into round number 3, which is the filmography round, works like this. The person in the lead, in this case, Robert, will pick whether he wants set 1 or set 2. Then you will each be given 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points apiece. We will give you clues. We want to know who the actor or actress is from those clues. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Let's do it.
All right, Robert, would you like set 1 or set 2?
I'm going to go with set 2.
All right, set 2. So, Eli, you'll be getting set 1. Cain, you want to give him his questions in set 1?
Yes, your first question, Eli, in the filmography round is, this actress is a MCU superhero and an elf.
Evangeline Lilly.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question is, who plays an Imperial director and a DC mogul? Five,
Repeat.
4. Was that a repeat?
That's
Yep,
a repeat from Eli.
repeat.
Okay. Who plays an Imperial director and a DC business mogul? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Domhnall Gleeson.
Domhnall Gleeson is incorrect. We're looking for Ben Mendelsohn.
Which DC movie?
Yeah, wait.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yeah. Daggett. John Daggett. Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
All right,
No,
your
it's- No, it is so bad. Ben Mendelsohn was in my head. I just couldn't think of a DC movie.
All right, your 5-pointer is, what classic voice actor voices both an animated bear and an animated cat? Five, 4, 3.
Joaquin Phoenix.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Phil Harris, voices Baloo and Thomas O'Malley.
Oh, dang it, yeah.
All right, Robert, now it will be your turn to answer your questions. Your 2-point question.
Mhm.
Who plays a vigilante hero and a working class MCU villain?
working class MCU villain?
Mhm.
Michael Keaton.
That's correct for 2 points. All right, your 3-point question. This actress plays a widow and a fiance to a wizard.
A Marvel.
A Marvel widow.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Sorry.
Marvel widow and fiance to a wizard.
Yep.
Oh, is it Sally Field?
That is incorrect. Looking for Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, Spider-Verse, you bastard. Okay.
And your 5-point question. What voice actress plays the love interest to a demigod and a worker in a bathhouse?
Repeat.
All right, that will be your first repeat. Your 5-point question. What voice actress plays the love interest to a demigod and a worker in a bathhouse?
And she's a voice in both of these.
Yes.
Okay. Susan Egan?
That is correct for 5 points.
Going off Meg.
All right.
And
So-
Spirited Away.
Okay.
All right. So with that, Robert advances himself up to 23. Eli has 9, but we get into round number 4, which is the deep cuts round. We are going to bring back the wheel, and you will get the chance to spin from the wheel to decide what film you will be answering a deep cut, 5 deep cut questions from, or 2 points apiece. All the categories of the wheel are represented. Any questions as we get into this round?
Oh, sir. Give her a spin.
All right, the spin for the deep cuts round is away, and it hits Star Wars again. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Cody, what do you think? I don't know. Honestly, I'm okay with respinning.
Yeah, I mean, you have a good lead. I would just respin. Maybe something you could just.
Yeah, I'm gonna respin, see if I can do a little bit better.
All right, this is it for the deep cut round, and it is Rocky.
Well, that was a mistake.
All right, Rocky, your deep cut Rocky category question is Rocky 3. It is
Love that.
Rocky 3. All right, your first question in Rocky 3 for both of you on the whiteboard round. Why is Paulie arrested in the film?
Again, Eli needs to cut his deficit to at least 10 to go into the final round.
So his magic number is to get to 9. What is it? 19?
It's 23 to 9, so he has to get around 4 points.
Yep. Okay. That's what I thought.
Robert scores nothing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marcus.
All right. Eli.
I said drunken moose.
That is incorrect. And Robert.
Public urination.
Also incorrect. He was arrested for throwing a bottle through a Rocky pinball machine.
Oh,
All right.
that's what I said.
Your next question in Rocky 3 is, how many years after Rocky 2 is Rocky 3 set?
I love this film. It's my favorite of the just Rocky, not Count the Creed.
Never seen it. 5,
I should get on that.
4,
Or don't.
3,
But you own it.
2, 1. I owned it so we can study.
The voice of God, Cody Newberry.
Robert.
3.
That's incorrect. And Eli.
4.
Also incorrect. Looking for 5. 5. All right, your next question. What is the result, the final result, of Rocky's exhibition with Thunder Lips? The final result.
Are you... Okay. Oh, shit.
Shazam!
Shazam!
5, 4,
I'm gonna do the Koho what Thunderlips does to
2.
Rocky in this movie.
1. Markers down.
I'd rather you did, Eli.
A double disqualification?
Incorrect. And Robert?
I put Rocky wins by TKO.
Also incorrect. Looking for a draw. Instant a draw.
Man, dang it.
All right. Cain, you want to give him the next question?
Yes, your next question is, what venue is the rematch between Rocky and Clubber Lang held in? Do you know what the venue is for the Schmodown event in Chicago is?
I don't know, but I know the venue for our recording session is Nancy's Airbnb.
Shout out to Nancy.
Nancy, I know you're not watching this, but thank you.
2, 1. She's gonna be in matches. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're gonna host one. We're gonna go with Robert.
The only famous venue that I know, Madison Square Garden.
Correct for 2 points. And Eli?
Madison Square Garden.
2 points. All right. And your final question in Rocky 3. How many rounds does the final fight last?
Watch Nancy comment on this video. Can't wait to see you guys.
Well, this is actually gonna go up after Chicago, so she would have already seen us. 5.
She just
You
put
guys were so nice.
Stay at
Thanks
my
for
place.
staying.
1. Markers down. I didn't like that Kaleb Koho guy though.
Eli?
I said 3 rounds.
That is correct for 2 points. And Robert?
3.
And your winner by way of knockout, Robert the Hobbit Parker, the still Fandom Fight singles champion of the world. What a match, Cain. What a match.
Yeah, Robert finished with 28 points. Dominant performance, and it just goes to show he is the best title match player in the Trivia Leagues. The dude is just insane.
There has never been a player like Robert Parker. What a match. Unbelievable. Now he's up 7-0. He continues to break his own records. He keeps breaking them. Longest undefeated streak, longest winning streak. Wow.
4 consecutive
knockouts. Never done before. What a match. And he's the first person to hold both belts simultaneously. Unbelievable. All right. Wow. All right. We'll go into some post-match interviews. I'll start with Eli, the unfortunate loser today. You played a really solid game. The deep cut round just wasn't quite a movie that you needed, and just missing out on Ben Mendelsohn. How do you feel about your performance?
I mean,
that was the question.
The world, I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter? I mean, when you look at someone, as I said earlier, I was a fan of Robert. I'm a fan of Robert. I mean, with this loss, it means nothing because the world, multiplex, all of it, going to burn. It's all going to burn.
We don't have a physical building for anyone to burn, so I don't.
I say there is a physical building. No, when I talk, I talk. You keep your damn mouth shut, Koho. That's right. Look.
See, what Eli doesn't realize, I have this magical power. I can mute people. So there's no building. If you burn anything, you just you just admitted to doing it. So let's chill the fuck out, dude.
So look, in the end, it's all just a joke. It's all just humorous. Everyone should be laughing in the end.
Okay.
Happy birthday to me. This match is after my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Oh,
somebody just watched the Joker trailer.
Well, hey. Well, you played great. Ben Mendelsohn, I think, is the one that really hurts you. Studio Ghibli getting that twice. I mean, that didn't help either. But you played as good as you possibly could through the circumstances. With that, I mean, you played for a title. It didn't quite go your way. What are your plans going forward?
Come back.
Fire.
To come back to fight Robert. I don't care about my record. I don't care because I will be back. He will see me again, and Cody can make all the faces he wants because I will definitely be coming back. I don't care what anyone says because, Robert, I enjoyed playing you today, and I want to play you again.
We're gonna have to lock the damn doors around.
Okay. Well, you know what? Good job, Eli. We're gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Cody, go ahead.
Thank you so much. There's no need. Okay, one. By the way, Eli, we let people sign autographs for Robert signs autographs on Saturdays from 3 to 6. You can meet him there. After your little speech, we have security guards that will be present so they can escort you off the thing. By the way, you might need Nico behind you because I don't think you scored this low points with Nico in your corner. So maybe you need to switch up your strategy and get somebody that can actually lead you somewhere. Now, to Robert. Robert's been my best friend in this community for such a long time. He is such an amazing fandom player. Again, this is just a cap off. 2 in a row. You killed it. Again, it's so easy to be the manager of Robert Parker when you don't lose. Again, the future's bright for you, but I guess you're going to have a little off time now because no tournament will be for a while. So
yeah, I'll go back to my dungeon and just kind of wait until they're like, here, how about this person? Can they try? And I'll be like, I mean, they can try. It's been a couple months. I'll go back into hibernation when Cain comes knocking on my door and says, hey, we need you to knock out some punk again. I'll wake up and I'll do it again. But in all seriousness, thank you to Eli. This was actually a really fun match. Thanks to Jeremy, the match before. Were 2 great matches right in a row for both my opponents and myself. Thank you to the guys at Multiplex and Cody. Thank you as well. Tonight has been amazing, and I am very humbled to still be undefeated and hopefully continue that in this league.
Yeah, so this just pretty much proves out there that the Fellowship is the strongest faction in the league. I mean, you and Tim hold the belts. Cain and myself are now turning into a dominant team out there. The Kingdom, all they do is care about themselves. British Empire just sells merch because I don't think they have anything else going on. Nightfury keeps losing members and one that needs to be in an insane asylum. No offense, Eli, but again, get some help, buddy. We'll help you. But yeah, keep lining them up and Robert will knock them down. This is a great time. Thanks, Kaleb, for putting it on. Your questions weren't such dog shit. So, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for playing. All right. Well, congratulations, Robert, once again. 7-0. Back-to-back defenses in a single night is insane. 4 consecutive knockouts is insane. Every match never going to the last question is insane so far. So, you know what? You're a beast. Congratulations. And with that, we will throw it up to Cain McMillan at the desk for his final thoughts.
I think you pretty much covered it all. Robert's arguably the best person we've ever seen played, at least in the geek sphere. If it's just general movies, Paul Yama, Chancellor, they're always going to say their names. But you can never, like, Robert's always in the talks. That's 100% the question. I mean, he's one of the best to ever play, and it's been an honor just to be his friend, to watch him play. And the fact he's 7-0, that is insane. That is actually insane that he is.
You'll make me cry over here.
Robert just beat 7-0 is actually insane. But when in doubt, Eli, like, he still put up a good performance. He gets stuck with Ghibli twice. That just kind of sucks in that scenario. But hey, great match. And I guess the next time we'll see Robert is after this tournament, and he might be playing, never know, like his brother-in-law or something, another dominant player.
What if I play Maggie?
Robert Parker versus Maggie Bracala for the title. That would be a match. But you know what? This has been phenomenal. History was made tonight. And you know what? That is good enough for me. So from everyone here, from Robert, from Eli, from Cody, from Cain, I've been Kaleb. This has been Fandom Fight. We will see you all next week.